Welcome back to BattleLore 2nd Edition. We're playing with all the expansion units, and it is the Diccon's turn to try to beat on us, the Uthic. And so we begin the main phase with a command step. So they're going to play a command card, and the command card they have chosen to play is Cavalry Charge. Order 3 cavalry units, add 1 die to each combat roll performed by friendly cavalry units this turn. That is nasty. So that's the card they're playing, and I'm going to leave it kind of on the board so I remember that they get the extra die for attack. So let's go ahead and add dice to each of the cavalry units, and then we're going to get into the... So that'll be the order step, then we're going to go to the move step. The first of the 3 is right here, Citadel Lancers. And Citadel Lancers, I believe, have a speed of 3. They have a speed of 3. That they're able to move, and the Riverwatch Riders have a speed of 4. So let's go over. We're going to activate the other Lancers and the other Riverwatch Riders. Alright, the other 2 units that Diccon are going to order are the Riverwatch Riders and these Citadel Knights on horseback. And they are going to spend their 2 lore that they have, I believe you do it right now, to remove the poison token from these Lancers. So that is removed. Alright, it is time for the move step, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. We're going to have these guys move, and then we're going to have the other Lancers move, and then it will be the attack Alright, let's see. So these are the Riverwatch Riders. They can move a distance of 4. You can't move through your own troops, but that's not an issue at the moment. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And there's a reason for that, of course. 4 to here. They haven't attacked yet. The Lancers can move 3, and they're going 1, 2, 3 this way. All right. So, there we go. All right, that's them moving. Let's go over and move the other Lancers. All right, the other Lancers are here. They can also move 3 spaces. They're going to go 1, 2, and 3 this way, coming in kind of from the side of the Doom Beetle. And that's movement taken care of. Up next is going to be the attack. And so I'm going to readjust the camera once again, try and get everything in here because I'm going to use the dice tower. And then we're going to start with these Lancers attacking the Doom Beetle. Keeping in mind we have a cavalry charge. You add 1 die to the combat roll performed by friendly cavalry units this turn. Alright, so let's take a look at the Citadel Lancers here. Their cards, so they can move 3, which is no problem. They have Trample. If the target unit is supported, cause 1 damage for each retreat ignore. Well, the Doom Beetle's not supported, but they have Charge if they roll the special symbol. They can use during your turn if this unit was not adjacent to the target unit at the start of your move step, cause 1 damage. So that could happen. They're going to be rolling 3 + 1, 4 dice. So that's pretty good, and we're going to get out the dice tray. But before any of that happens, we, as the Uthic, have a great lore card costing us 5 of our 7 lore, which we are now going to play, and we are playing Bone Spurs. Play during your opponent's attack step after he declares the target of a melee attack, which is right now. Basically, for each double sword and single sword result produced during this attack, the attacking unit suffers 1 damage. The target unit ignores all damage from this attack. So we just ignore all damage, and for every double sword, single sword, the Lancers are going to take a damage. So that's an awesome card for us to play. I don't think they're too happy about that. They're going to be rolling 4 dice. Ouch. Well, let's see what they get for rolls. Let's hope as the Uthic, they get a whole bunch of swords. And what do they get? Well, they get a ranged, which does nothing. They get a retreat, but our giant beetle here, if I can find it, there's so many cards to go through. Where is he? Okay, let me get this out here. Doom Bringer. All right, let's take a look at him because he has Immobilize. Oh, he doesn't. Devour, cause 1 damage. Immobilize, so he can retreat. I thought he was not able to retreat. He will be retreating, darn it, which means he's not going to get a counterattack. However, this double sword is going to do 1 damage against the Lancers because that's the way our Bone Spurs work. The special symbol could cause us a damage because they charge, but we don't take any damage from this attack because of Bone Spurs. So that's not going to happen, but we do need to retreat. So there's no getting away from that. Our beetle has to retreat 1. Didn't take any damage though. Now these guys can advance if they want, or they can stay where they are. I think they're going to stay where they are. So I don't know if that worked out well or not. We managed to damage the Lancers a little bit. We did have to retreat though, and we don't get a counterattack because we had to retreat. Darn it, I was looking forward to a counterattack, but it's not going to happen. All right, over to the other end of the board where we have another cavalry charge. All right, so our archers here, our Viper Legion, is pretty much surrounded. We're in bad shape. They're supported by the Flesh Rippers, but we're going to have, or the Diccon is going to have the Riverwatch Riders attacking first. So once again, looking at their card, vigilant enemy units cannot counter this unit's attack. So the Viper Legion is not going to be able to counter the attack. And the flanking is going to come into the ability when the other Lancers attack. Add 1 die to each combat roll performed by another friendly units against enemy units adjacent to this unit, to a maximum of 1 combat die. So these guys are going to be rolling 3 because of the cavalry charge, and the Viper Legion does not get a counterattack against the Riverwatch Riders. So 3 dice, and we're going to see what happens. I hope that's going to be in this. Yeah, it's in. All right, well, I don't know. What did we get here? The Riverwatch Riders got a retreat, but they are supported, so the retreat does not cause anything. A ranged attack does nothing, and the Diccon player gets a lore. So that attack was not very successful. So there you have it. So no damage at all. Up next is going to be the Lancer unit, and they are going to get +1 because this unit is flanking the enemy. Another +1 for the cavalry charge. So if we take a look at the Citadel Lancers, wow. So trample, if the target unit is supported, cause a damage for each retreat ignored. Well, they're not supported. They would have to retreat from that attack direction. They do have charge, though, if they roll a special symbol during your turn. If this unit was not adjacent to the target unit, start of the move, cause a damage. They will be rolling 5 dice. That is a massive attack. There's really nothing much we can do about it. I don't think we don't have any lore cards. We can only play 1 lore card per turn anyway. So they're going to be rolling 5 dice. Ouch, this could get pretty painful. Let's have a look and see what they get for the roll. Yeah, that's pretty painful, all right. Because we have a ranged, does nothing. Oh, they get another lore. Wow, pretty good for them. So they're up to 2 lore now. And they have 3 single swords, but this is not a weak unit because there are it's not down to only 1 figure left in the group. So that's 1, 2, 3 hits. There's nothing we can do about it. All 3 of the Vipers have been destroyed. Wow, our entire unit is gone. That hurts big time. And now the Diccon player is also going to play a card, and they're going to play Plunder. It doesn't cost them any lore to play Plunder. Play after an enemy unit is eliminated, gain 3 lore. So, wow, they get another 3 lore, taking them up to a total of 5 lore now. Ouch. Okay, so that was their turn. So there's no counterattack. Nothing happened there. They just basically charged into us and pretty much destroyed our Viper Legion. Now these guys can advance if they want to up on the hill, but once again I think they're just going to stay where they are. They're not going to advance. And so that will then conclude the main phase. They're going to the upkeep phase. I'm going to zoom out and we're going to take a look at victory once again. Can't quite get everything in the board. The golems are still on the victory point marker over here to the left, and the Citadel Knights are still on the victory point marker right here to the right. It's 2 victory points, and let's not forget their special ability, victory points up. Gain a victory point if friendly units occupy more hexes in the center section than enemy units. Well, again, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we now, as Uthak, only have 2. They're going to get another 3 victory points. So that's going to take them to a total of 6 victory points on their way to 16. Ouch, that's pretty bad. Now it's the draw step. So they're going to draw another command card to replace the one they just played. And now it's the lore step for them. They can gain 2 lore. They can get a lore and a lore card, or get 2 lore cards and pick one. They're going to go for getting 1 lore token up to 6, and they're going to draw 1 lore card. So now they have 2 lore cards, and they have 6 lore. So that could be dangerous for us. But now it's us, the Uthik's turn. Well, let's see if we can do something to pull this out of the fire. So far, it's 6 points to 2. We've got to get some more victory points for sure. All right, it's back to us, the Uthik. And these are our command cards. We have Surround, we have Attack Left, Counterattack, and Clash of Steel. I think we're going to use our Surround. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. We've got to figure out which 2 on the left and which 2 on the right we want to activate. So let's go to the left flank first and figure out which 2 we want to activate. All right, I think the 2 we want to activate here is we want to activate the Flesh Ripper Brutes, and I think we're going to activate our Grotesque Elite units. So that's going to be the 2 units on the left, and let's go to the right and decide which 2 we want to activate on the right flank. All right, on the right flank we have our Blood Harvesters at the bottom. We have the Blood Sisters here, and we have our Doom Beetle. I'm pretty sure we're going to activate our Doom Beetle. He's going to try and steal that victory point for this round. And I think we're going to also activate the Blood Sisters because they have ranged attack. All right, now it's the move step. And I'm pretty sure the Blood Sisters are going to, they can move 2. They're going to move 1, 2, actually they're going to move into the forest. 1, 2 into the forest. And I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, they can attack there. And I got to check the movement rules. If you're adjacent to an enemy, whether you can still move or not, I believe you can, because this guy has Immobilize, which means you can't move when you're next to it. But I'm pretty sure the Rune Golems don't have any such ability. I'm quite positive they don't. So our Beetle should be able to move. So let's take a look at the Rune Golems. Immovable 1. They ignore the first retreat, and they have Stunning Blow, but they don't stop you from moving. So our Doom Beetle is going to move 1 space to here, and we have to decide where he's going to attack. I'm pretty sure it's going to be there. All right, let's go move our units now on the left. All right, the units we have here on the left, we're going to move our Flesh Ripper Brutes first. They have a movement speed of 3, so they can motor pretty quickly. Pretty sure it's 3. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's movement of 3. And so they're going to go 1, 2, I think they're going to go 3 to here. And then our Grotesque units have a movement of 2. Pretty sure. Again, we have so many units to rifle through. Yeah, if we look at our Grotesque, we have movement of 2. So 2, they can move there. So they're going to go 1, 2, guarding the victory point marker, because we want to get as many victory points as possible. Now, these guys are melee units. Nobody is adjacent to them. I'm just going to remove their die. Because now we're into the attack phase, they can't attack. Our Flesh Ripper Brutes can attack, though. So let's take a look at their card and see what the specifics are for them. They have Bloodthirst. If the target unit has suffered 1 or more damage, cause a damage. Well, they haven't. They're a full unit. Pursue 2. Instead of using Advance, this unit may move up to 2 hexes and perform 1 additional attack. Well, probably not going to want to do that if we push the Citadel Guards off of that space. Let's take a look at the Citadel Guards. Superior Tactics cause 1 retreat. Well, that's if they want to. Pursue 1. Well, they're going to see if they even get to counterattack. We're going to roll our attack for the Flesh Ripper Brutes. They have 3 attack dice. They will be attacking these guys, and I want to see... nope, the Diccon player is not going to be playing any cards at all, any lore cards. And we can't play any lore cards. We only have 1 lore. And so, I think we're ready to roll dice. We're going to be rolling 3 dice for the attack. And I guess we'll do it kind of long distance here. Our Flesh Ripper Brutes. I guess we can see that coming from there. And they roll garbage. 2 ranged attacks, which is no hit, but 1 retreat. which is exactly really what we want. We are pushing the Citadel Guards backwards off the victory point marker, and our Flesh Ripper Brutes will advance. But of course, our Citadel Guards don't get a counterattack because they had to retreat. So that's pretty awesome. Just scored a victory point there. And I know we can't quite see what's going on. So Citadel Guards had to retreat. We took over that space. So let's go to the other side of the board and do the attacks now for our Doom Beetle and our Blood Sisters. All right, the Doom Beetle's here. I so sorely want to attack these guys, but I really want to land on that victory point marker too, because the Doom Beetle could probably eliminate those guys. Might be a good strategy in the long run, but for the short-term gain, I think we're going to try to knock out the Rune Golem. So our Beetle here, taking a look at his card, if I can find it quickly here, has 3 attack dice, but he's attacking. Wow, he gets to devour, cause a damage if the target unit is infantry or cavalry, if he rolls that. Oh man, we could chomp that cavalry unit into dust. But I think we are going to take on the Rune Golem, and so it's just a straight up 3 attack dice against the Rune Golem. It is supported though. It's the unfortunate bit. So if we get a retreat, it doesn't have to retreat, and I believe Rune Golems don't have to retreat anyway, because they have immovable 1. This unit may ignore 1 retreat each combat. What we're really looking for is either a single sword or a double sword. We get to roll 3 dice, and let's see what we can get. Come on. And oh my word, a double sword. We basically do 3 hits against the Golem. We just shatter it into 1,000 pieces. That's the end of the Rune Golem. We will advance with our Doom Beetle onto that victory point. Oh, wow, so we're just going to score a lot of victory points this turn, I hope. Last up is our Blood Sisters, but now they are out of range of everybody, so they will not get an attack. So we're going to zoom out, and we're going to perform the last part of our the upkeep phase. We're going to look at victory points. I think we pulled off a good one this turn. All right, we almost have just about everything in view here. So victory points, this is pretty awesome for us this turn. Victory point step, gain a victory point unless enemy units occupy either of the Bloodfield hexes outlined in red. Well, our one Bloodfield hex is here, the other one is here. Not any enemy units on it. 1 victory point. We have this victory point marker. That's 2 victory points. We just captured this one. That's going to give us 3 victory points, and our Doom Beetle captured another one for 4 victory points. So that is truly awesome. That's what we wanted to do. So we had 2 victory points. That's going to take us now up to 6 victory points, and that's going to tie now the Diccon. So we're ending off our episode here with 6 victory points apiece. But now we're to the draw step. So we did a great job getting victory points. Draw step, patrol left 2. Not a great card, but we're going to have to live with it. And now it's the lore step. Well, we have 1 lore token and 2 lore cards. We have Distraction and we have Predator. I think we're going to go for 1 lore token and 1 lore card. So that's going to give us a total of 2 lore. So we're going to be able to use Predator next turn if we want. And our lore card off the top of our Mythic Lore deck is Rapid Growth, another 6. While play after your opponent's move step during this turn, enemy melee units roll 1 fewer die when performing combat attacks. Okay, well, I don't know. It's not going to help us in the short term. And that's going to be the end of our episode for today. So after we've both had 2 complete turns, it's the Diccon with 6 victory points, and us, the Uthik, with 6 victory points. And that's going to be the end of our episode for today, as I said. So, not too shabby. So thanks for watching along. Thanks for your subscriptions, your comments, your likes. I really appreciate it. This is BattleLore using the expansion units First player to 16 points wins. We, the Uthic, are going second, so if we get 16 points or if we tie the Diccon or higher, we'll win. So thanks so much for watching along. Join me next time for the continuation of BattleLore 2nd edition with the expansion units.